Hey folks, Rick Brown here, Bayou Knives again, Groveville, Louisiana. Not doing anything about knives today. I'm here in my gun room, which is the other side of my knife shop. As you can see, I've got reloading set up. I want to talk about some guns. And most people that know me knows I'm not really what you call a prepper, but I've always had guns and I've always had a lot of ammunition. I've always reloaded and shot. So it's just natural for me to have firearms. But I want to talk about probably what I think is the most important gun a person could own, especially if they only own one gun. And that's a 22 long rifle. In the right hands, a 22 long rifle is capable of taking any game in North America. And if you don't believe that, ask the Inuit Indians up in the Arctic. But due to financial difficulties several years ago, I just about got rid of all the guns I own, and I've been having to start over. And now that things are coming along a little better, and I have the knife shop going, I got a little more money and I'm buying some, but I'm still real frugal with what I buy. And this gun here, this is a Marlin Glenfield Model 60 22 long rifle, and semi-automatic, tube fed. It holds about, I think it holds 15, not real sure. Can't remember that offhand. I've got a 4-power Bushnell scope on it. Now this gun, I don't believe they make it anymore, but I picked it up years ago when a Otasco store was going out of business, and I had forgot I even had it, and it was over at my sister's house, and I was getting some old guns that belonged to my brother-in-law from her, and found this one. And what I did was I painted the metal flat black, and I took the wooden stock and I put black wrinkle paint on it. I don't know if you see the finish or not, but it's kind of like a rough finish, like a synthetic gun. And this little old gun, I've seen them at gun shows for as little as $35, $40 used, and they're real accurate. At 25 yards with Aussie, it's called Aussie ammo. It's really Winchester Dynapoint. Back in the 90s, I used to buy a lot of ammunition at gun shows, and they were selling it. And it's a real high velocity ammunition with a semi-hollow point, and it'll print a one-hole group at 25 yards. And that's my squirrel shooting, rabbit shooting distance. And this little gun stays in my vehicle. If it gets stolen, I haven't lost an awful lot. I don't have any sentimental attachment to it, and with 15 rounds in it and an extra box of ammo, I'm good to go, and it stays behind the seat of my truck all the time. Now I recently acquired, I traded a knife. This is a Marlin 980S stainless 22 long rifle with the 10 round detachable magazine. I've got a 3-to-9 scope on it. It has a stock it's synthetic, but it's made to look like carbon fiber, but it's still just a nylon synthetic stock. A little lightweight nylon Uncle Mike's mountain sling on it. Now this little gun will shoot anything. Short, long rifles. And I have it sighted in with some Winchester Subsonic that was made back in the 90s. And it shoots one whole group at 25 yards also. Now this is my main small game hunting rifle. If I go over on the Tensas Refuge or Big Lake Wildlife Management area, they require the use of steel shot in shotguns or 22 long rifles, and I tend to use the rifle to go over there. And it's a good squirrel harvester. I really like this little gun. And you can pick these guns up used at gun shows. These Marlin Savage 22 long rifles. Now another gun that I have, and I don't have it out here in the shop in the gun room. I have an old Remington Rangemaster from probably the late 50s, maybe the early 60s, I'm not sure. It's a single shot bolt action Remington rifle, and it has really good iron sights. I don't have a scope on it, I just use it like it is. And that's my backup gun. I picked it up years ago at a gun show, I don't remember where. Didn't give much for it. And another gun I have as a backup is a little New England Firearms Sportster break action 22 single shot. and it'll shoot shorts, longs, and long rifles also, and I have a little 4-power scope on it. So I've got 4 good 22 rifles. Now I don't have a 22 handgun. That's one of my next acquisitions. 22 handgun, 38 special small frame 5-shot revolver, and a 444 Marlin chambered gun, probably an H&R. If anyone out there has one they're willing to trade for one of my custom knives, I'd be willing to trade for a 22 handgun, 38 special 5-shot small frame snub nose, or a 444. So if you have something, contact me and make me an offer on a knife. But I really think that a person on a limited budget should have a 22 rifle and lay in all the ammunition that they can possibly scrounge up. It doesn't cost a lot. If you check around and catch it on sale, you can buy cartons still relatively cheap. And I've got tons of it. Like I said, back in the 90s, I was real flush with money, making real good money, and I bought a lot of ammunition. Now I had to get rid of most of my guns, but I kept all the ammo. So I have just tons of ammo that I've stored away. And as you can see, I have reload equipment. But a 22 long rifle or handgun, and ammunition does not take up very much room, doesn't cost a lot of money, and is versatile and useful. If you don't have one gun, make it a 22 long rifle. Preferably, I would say, a bolt action that you can shoot shorts and long rifles in. So, for all of you out there, maybe this little tip will help you. This is Rick Brown, Crowville, Louisiana, Bayou Knives. And as I always say, have a good day today and a better day tomorrow. And thank you for watching.